What's going on, guys? If you've been following the series so far, you should have a game like this one where you start the game and it generates this map that's in the top right corner. Today we're going to be doing room exploration. So when the game starts, you should only actually be able to see the rooms that are adjacent to the rooms that you've already been in. So you're starting in the start room, right? So you should only technically be able to see this room and this room, like the rooms that are like adjacent to it. So if you guys are enjoying the series so far, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, so if you go into the scripts folder at the bottom of the game, there's a folder called map generation, and you need to open up generate level, and then below that there's a folder called player, and you need to open up player and change rooms. Okay, we're going to be going through like in between these 4 scripts throughout the entire video. If you've been following the series up to this point, these should just be open automatically. So if you double click on any of these, it should open all of everything that you've had open in Visual Studio should already be there for you to edit. So you can see that we've added 2 variables to the room class here. So I made a lot of changes off camera because this video would be very, very long otherwise, and I just want to make it as quick as possible. So these 2 variables are added. Revealed is basically means that you've been in a room that's adjacent to it, and explored means you've been inside of the room. Okay, we're going to be using these 2 variables to determine what is actually visible on the map. So if you look at the map, like we're here right now, right? So this room is explored and should be visible, and these 2 rooms to like on the left and the right of the character, they're revealed and they should be visible, but they should be a darker shade of gray. Okay, so here we are in the change rooms script, right? And basically we've changed this completely. This entire script is going to be available in the description of the video, and it's going to include the changes that I'm making today, right? So basically you need to delete the contents of the controller collider hit and replace them with this content. So pause the video and replace it. And then when you're done that, up here, we've added this method. So this won't be here, this check door method. We've added this method, and basically what we're doing is instead of repeating this code 4 separate times in the if statement, we're just doing it one time, and then we're calling the method in each of the if statements, because we're going to be adding more to this and we don't want to add it 4 separate times. So this is the way that makes sense. Okay, so now we need to write a method that actually reveals the rooms, right? So we're going to make this a static method because we're going to want to call this method inside of generate level as well, right? It's going to be used in multiple scripts. So we'll create a public static void reveal rooms, and it's going to take in a room as a parameter, right? So then we're going to go through all of the rooms in the level, and if the so we need to do like left, right, down, and up, right? And so to the left, we're going to say if the room, we're checking if the room is to the right of it, right? So, or the left of it, right? So we want to do if the room dot location is equal to r.location plus new vector 2, and then -1 and 0, right? So we're basically checking. Okay, let's put these side by side. We got Paint open, we got the Visual Studio open. So let's say we're in this room, right? So we want to check all directions if there's a room to the left, up, right, or down of us. And if there is, we want to reveal the room. It should be revealed, right? Unless we've already explored the room. If we've already explored the room, it doesn't matter, right? We can still set it to revealed, but when we redraw the map, we're only going to be setting pieces to be visible that are, so we're going to be setting this to revealed. So in this case, we're checking to the left. So the location, so we're checking all of the rooms, right? Is this to the left of it? No. Is this to the left of it? No. Throughout the entire list, right? And we're looking for one that has the same location as R, but then -1 in the x-axis, which is to the left, right? So then we'll check upwards and then right and then down, etc., right? So it doesn't matter that we're going to be overlapping, because whatever room we came from obviously is already going to be explored. If a room is revealed but it's also explored, it will show the explored icon. It's based on whether it's either revealed or explored, or it's nothing, right? So if it's not revealed, then it won't show on the map at all. So then we'll set our room.revealed is true, and then we'll just do this all 4 directions. So to the right would be +1 on the x-axis, and then downwards would be -1 on the y-axis, and then upwards would be +1 on the x-axis, or the y-axis. Okay, so this will set the rooms to be revealed. So we have to call this when we're done going into a room, right? But we also need to call this when we start the game. So let's go back to the generate level class, right, or script. And then the start room is going to be explored. So start room dot explored is true, and start room revealed is true. So then after this, we want to call this method. So change rooms dot reveal rooms. But we can't call it here because this would immediately call it, right? And we haven't generated the map yet. So when it's done generating the map, that's when we actually want to call it. So right here, yeah, right here. So what we're doing here is if the secret room and the shop and the treasure room don't get generated, we're regenerating the map. Well, if we don't regenerate the map, we want to reveal the rooms, and it's going to be around the start room, which is the first item in the list. I think I can pass in start room here still. Yeah, so we're going to reveal all the rooms around the start room after it's done generating. It has to finish generating the entire map first, and then it will reveal the rooms. So after we find out if the rooms are revealed, then we need to hide everything else, right? So we need to make a method that will go through the list and only show icons that are revealed or explored. So we need to set that up. So right above this reveal rooms method, we can type in public static void draw revealed rooms. And this doesn't have to have any input. We just need to go through each of these in the list. So this is a good time for me to actually go into the UI and kind of show you what we're looking for here. So we've got this canvas, right? And it has all of these map tiles. And these map tiles are the rooms that are in the room list, right? Even though we don't have any of the information about them, like we don't have a link to the actual game object in there. We only have a link to this image. So what we're gonna do is for rooms that are not revealed and they're not explored, we can set the alpha to 0, right? So we'll set the color to be have 0 on the alpha, and that will make it so that it's not visible, right? So if we go back into the script here, if the room is revealed, if the room's not revealed and the room is not explored, then the room.image.color is new color 111 and then 0. 0 is alpha. So these colors inside of Unity, it's a number between 0 and 1. Usually you would see like up to 255 on each of the, like RGB goes between 0 and 255, but in Unity it's a percentage. So it's like 0 to 1 is the number, and alpha is like how visible it is. So if the room is not revealed and it's not explored, then the color it won't be visible at all. Like it will be hidden. And then we also need to make it so that rooms that are revealed but not explored are the darker color. So if the room is revealed and and the room is not explored, but then we also need we also need to find out if it's above. So room.number is above 5. Because we don't, for the item room, and we don't want to be replacing it with the faded icon. We just want to have those as like the normal. So because you can tell by the door, there's going to be a special door for each of the rooms, right? So we want to set the image sprite to be level.explored, unexplored room. So this will go through all of the rooms that we've drawn on the map. And if it's not revealed and not explored, it will hide it on the map. And if it is revealed and it's not explored and the room number is greater than 5, it will set the sprite to be an unexplored room. And then if the room is explored and the room number is greater than 5, because we don't want to affect any of the special rooms, then we want to set it to be the explored room, default room. There we go. But then this doesn't factor in the current room that we're in, because the current room that we're in should have like that other icon attached to it. So then we need to set that current room, level.current player.current room.image is equal to the level.current room icon. Okay, so then we need to call this method. So after we're done revealing rooms, oh, this has to be the sprite. After we're done revealing rooms, we could probably call it here. Okay, so at the bottom of the check door, after we enable the doors, we're gonna do it there. And then also in the generate level, we want to do change rooms dot redraw revealed rooms. All right, so if I've done this right, which I don't know if I have or not, because this is not the way that I did it in my other game. So let's see. All right, so this is looking pretty good. So we can only see, like, on the left, there's only one tile. And if we go through the door, oh, it doesn't. It should be doing this every single time we go through a door. No, because we're not calling reveal or whatever, right? So we need to call this change room reveal room when we go through a door as well. So instead of just doing this, we need to put that there as well. So just reveal rooms. If you're calling a static method from the same class that it's in, you don't actually have to preface it with the change rooms. You only have to use that if you're outside of like the script that you wrote it in. But yeah, so just inside of this check door method, just add the reveal rooms right above the redraw reveal rooms, and this should probably work. Let's see. Okay, so we spawn, we've got like these faded tiles. You go through them and it still doesn't work. Okay, so there's two more things that we need to do. So the first thing is if the room is explored or the room is revealed, we need to set this sprite or the color of the sprite back to have full alpha. So we didn't fix this, so that's the reason that we can't see it that way. And then the other thing is, like, when we enter a room, we need to set that room to be revealed, right? So we're finding the room and then we're going into it. We need to player.currentRoom.explored has to be true, right? Because if it's not explored, then it won't. That's how this script is working, right? So when we go through a door, that room should become explored. I think that's the other part of this. All right, so you can see when we walk through a door now, we're exploring the dungeon, right? So this is the room, the start room that we were in. This is the room that we've gone to. Let's go into another room. This is how it's supposed to work. Let's see if we can find a item room or a shop or something. Yeah, there they are. Okay, so that's going to be it for today. I'm going to be uploading all of these scripts in a zipped file to the description of the video. So the scripts that we updated are change rooms, generate level, and level. We didn't actually touch player, so you don't need to do anything with that. But these three scripts, if you tried to follow this and it didn't work, all you have to do is import them into your project. You just have to delete the one that you have and overwrite it with mine, or you could copy the contents of the ones that I'm uploading, like the text, and just overwrite yours. So yeah, so like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you're enjoying this series so far. If you are, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot to me, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.